USS The Sullivans. This is the ship that was named after the 5 Sullivan brothers. Our goal tonight, obviously, is let's have fun. Let's get some good footage for Dave. Get some awesome pictures. If we have some experiences, great. We're going to follow the route of the tour. But I think we're also going to take some opportunities to split up into separate areas and run both sets of cameras and audio and see how that goes. There's some areas that are a little tight, so that's when it's probably a good time to split up. But let's just have fun, be safe. Remember, don't run, don't wander off alone, and let's go on board.
You're an officer in charge of these brave men. You fought together. What do you have to say about the men that served for you?
I heard a voice.
Yeah, I heard a voice up top.
From outside.
Outside. We're still fairly close to the door, so it could be outside. Just, you know, for tagging, for voices, the bar out by the gift shop is open until basically midnight, so there may be people wandering along the docks. So as we're closer to doors, we'll have to be careful of stuff like that. All right, so this is one of the general berthing areas. Obviously, privacy and space was a luxury. You were probably bunked in here with a dozen or so of more of your shipmates. What was it like being in here? What was it like, you know, these cramped conditions? Like, as I said, you had no privacy. While it may have been uncomfortable, I'm sure you got to know your shipmates very well. Perhaps the people that you berthed in here with probably became your closest friends. If we have somebody with us who was in here, who did stay in this room, can you come forward for us, please, and give us your name and rank?
I would like to know why you're trapped here if you are here. Like, what imprints you here on this specific ship? Like, imagine the energy that would go through everybody when you're going into battle. And back in your time, you were fighting them when you could see them. Unlike these days when you're miles away shooting a missile. Like the amount of adrenaline and energy that must be produced. Is that what's imprinted you here?
I only hope that when you did succumb to your injuries, that you were free of pain. And I would like to think that on the other side, you were also able to let go of that hatred, because that is something that I don't want to think carries over with us. I would like to think that regardless of what happened, once we cross over, all the negative things, the hatred, is let go.
Did you lose family or friends when the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor? Did you enlist because of Pearl Harbor?
That water does really sound like a creepy, dark, deep voice at times.
If you were enlisted, or if you enlisted on your own to join the Navy, why? What made you join?
All right, so anyway, we just had an amazing time at Broker. You can't see that from here, and we're on the Sullivans right now. This is supposed to be one of the more active ships that we hear about, and let's
For audio
follow
words.
the yellow brick road. Crazy, all the activity, people coming to talk to us.
Whistling at the girls.
Yeah, we got all kinds of girls here. I don't know how much you would see them.
Hello, boys.
You guys in your skin mags? So down here, I'm assuming. What was that?
What was that?
That was me, sorry.
Oh, thanks for ruining it.
What I do?
Sure. That's what I do. So you fought the Japanese, and we've got a Japanese person here.
Japanese person on board.
Why don't you take a shot at him? That was who?
I think it was the door.
Door.
The door right here. I think my
Again, Sandy ruined it for the rest of us.
Damn it, Sandy.
Sorry. That's all I do is ruin things.
All right.
Naming a ship after 5 brothers that sacrificed themselves for the freedom of Americans. Even to be a crew on a ship with that type of history, you must carry a sense of pride. And the fact that the mother of the 5 Sullivan boys that died, the fact that she had so much pride in this ship, and she used to write letters to all of the crew on this ship and keep tabs with them. And what was that? Did you hear it again?
I heard that.
That's water.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that was water. Because I'm over here and I can hear it.
We have somebody that runs at people with fire in his face. And down here would have been a lot of industrial accidents, frankly, a lot of steam burns. And steam can mess you up pretty hard.
apparently once both of the blowers were going, the average temperature in here is about 115 degrees.
Awesome.
Wow.
Sounds comfortable.
How do you guys feel about a Japanese guy in your ship? Espionage style. Checking it all out, seeing how it works.
It's a spy.
It's like I'm a spy. Well, if there's anybody with a burning face, now's the time to start burning.
That's a horrible sentiment.
Stop, but
Commence burn now.
there's a gentleman that works here, and he said that one night when he was closing up, he shut the hatchway and locked it up, and then heard multiple voices from the other side hammering on the door. Who's down here? Is that you? And if it was you, just give us a sample. Make a salad, make a knock.
I heard you say make a salad.
Well, if you, yes.
That would
Make
be
a salad, would you not like them to make a salad for you? Like,
Salad,
pretty.
great.
It would be
Okay.
very impressive, that's for sure.
Surely you're able to make a sound for us.
Here's where Sandy would enjoy being. All the
Toys!
Here you go, Sandy. Talk to it then. This is where you can talk. Sure.
Can you show me how to use some of these tools? I like to use tools. They're not just toys for men, you know. Pretty loud using tools in this little room. Bet they really echoed.
So So now we're in the final ship, the USS Sullivans. We've made our way down to, I think, the fourth lower deck. This area, there was an aircraft carrier that was kamikazed, and the USS Sullivans went for rescue help and brought bodies down here, charred, badly injured. So if there's anybody in here with us, I'd like you to come over with us, sit down, tell us your story. Is there anything you want to say to us? I heard something down there. Could be wrong.
So there's a lot of people that go throughout this ship day in and day out. Tonight we're the third team of investigators coming through. Does that bother you? Do you find it disrespectful? Did you hear that?
Yeah, it did. That's some good chatter. Is that what it sounded like?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you come in here and join us? We think we hear you.
Can you come over and sit with us? We'd like to chat with you. Even if you just walk by us. The devices on the table will let us know that you're here.
Alright, so there's only 3 of us here now. Wes, myself, and Mike. We came through earlier with a larger group. Maybe you'd want to talk to us now that we're a bit smaller with 3 of us. Are any of the Sullivan brothers here with us?
My father served in the military for 35 years, so I know what the military life is like. And I know what it meant to him, as I'm sure it means to you, or it meant to you. I mean, we're all personally very curious, what happens when somebody passes to the other side, and if people that have been in, their deaths have been caused violently, if they're any different than somebody that passes away, from natural means. Are you stuck to this ship in some way?